Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stellaris, Imperium of Man, episode 13 for the series. Last time we left off, we had gone through and built a frontier outpost out here, so we are somewhat expanding our borders a little bit to try to take advantage of those resources. We're also going through and doing a lot more exploration. You can see here that we've increase the bubble here to try and get out there and explore, and we're hitting a couple of these places that are kind of on our display since we after there was an update that allowed people or allowed ships to go into other territories so long as they haven't pretty much abandoned you from going there. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of explore some of these areas, see what we can't find. But yes, everybody's staying for the most part super busy, which is always good. Let's go ahead and queue up. This is not in range, is it? I thought that might be an issue. Okay, we'll move there then. We are going to need more energy. Get a little bit of engineering out. Boost there. One thing I definitely do kind of want to work on is potentially going to war soon. I think with these guys here. So I'm basically just waiting for this ship to finish its checking these planets unharmed. And once we go through and check these 3 areas of interest there, we're going to probably go to war with these guys just for fun, because I really don't see why not. I don't see why that's not an issue.
Special project complete.
All right, so that's the one there that we were scanning. So I'm not going to read this. If you guys want to read this, you can. But we basically got one more specimen and got a little bit of society research going. Let's go ahead and research the project in that system. And construction ship's pretty much done there. Pafiot refinery. Okay, so we've got Pafiot dust. So that's good. We're gonna go ahead and see if we've got that anywhere else. But what do we want to go with? Let's go with habitability 5%. And see if we've got any dust. And what else? A signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around Stellaris 5. The ship is not giving away any heat signatures. It seems to be drifting. A special project has been issued to investigate what has happened to the crew. Intriguing.
Situation log updated.
Definitely take a look at that. Where was this? I do have a science ship available for it. Research that project real quick. Where are you? That system over there. Yeah, research that project real quick and then you can survey the system.
Construction complete.
Alright, military fleets here. Let's go ahead and do some damage. And get that system nice and cleared out. The crew of the ship has been found dead. What is more disturbing is that they appear to have been killed by some highly advanced brain parasites, which infested them and turned them mad. Thanks to science officers, finds we could protect our own crew from being infected. Okay, but I can see how that could definitely be an issue if they had become infected. That could have been pretty awful. Where are you? Okay. Why don't you go ahead and no, can't do that, huh? Try to survey that system and then we'll see if we can do that research project there. Okay, so taking a look, the Pafiot dust, we've got some here. It looks like we're already harvesting it, so that is good. Is it anywhere else? We've got one here. So 1, 2. There's one here, but it's not in our range. So we've got 2. That appears to be somewhat rare because I don't see it anywhere else. So 1, 2. We've got 1 right outside, 3, and that's it. Wow. I wonder what it does. Alright, we've got plasma thrusters. Let's go ahead and get Oh,
System survey complete.
go get some defense stations. We might start placing defense stations in advantageous areas is what I'm trying to say. Okay, you're done with that system. There's going to be a lot of stuff to do there, but we're not really ready for you yet. I mean, I guess you probably could come here.
System survey complete.
Research that project, and I'll send these guys to go off and kill all of these. That should actually work.
Special project complete.
Alright, another creature, another specimen. And, nice. War going on right now. We want to send you to go... Oh, level 3 or higher. You are not level 3 or higher. That is why you cannot do it. Okay, I guess you can survey that system then. Who's at war? Oh, these two are at war. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Now would probably be a pretty good time to go to war with them. We'll make sure that our military is ready to go for when that comes about.
Evading hostile fleet.
Because I definitely don't... Yeah, I figured that was going to happen.
Situation log updated.
I definitely don't want to go to war with them. If they are going to completely crush us. But I do want to go to war soon. I want to get stuff kind of rolling along.
Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete.
Alright, and I'm going to probably send the science ship over here again, or at least try to once they're done fleeing. I figure we might as well go to war with them now, really. I mean, there's really no point not to, right? Where was that Gaia world I wanted to take? I think it was in this one. It was. But we don't even have the firepower to clear that yet.
Updated.
There must be a... there's no other races down here. They're all kind of piled up here. I've got to assume that there might be one of those large empires here. I always forget what they're called. The large empires, though, that are usually here. Okay, map the stars. So that's an edict, and then research institute, something I definitely want to build. So we're probably going to go ahead and build that. Ooh, hyperlane mapping allows detailed mapping of every hyperlane in the galaxy. Really? So I can see all the hyperlanes, which could really help me with cutting off empires that use hyperlanes, because then I can see how they can actually get into my empire. That's kind of cool and seems like a pretty rare tech. I'm definitely going to take that. Okay, this science ship here, we're going to send you to research that project, just move through and research all of these, and then survey the system. And you guys can go repair. How many ships did we lose? It looks like 5 of them. We'll go ahead and build some. Just get some... Get 3 destroyers, 2 corvettes. They're staying busy as ever. And you are not. So why don't you go ahead and do some more surveying. Actually, we're probably going to attack them soon. So maybe I should survey places where it's somewhat safe. That's not in range. That's not in range. That's not in range. Alright, 250. And let's get you moving out. I think I might build another warp gate somewheres. Up here wouldn't be a bad idea. Give me a construction ship. Where's a good spot for a warp gate? Probably here. Yeah, I think that's going to be a good idea. Why don't we look to going to war then, huh? I mean, why not? I'll wait till my 3 ships are built and then we'll go to war.
System survey complete.
I feel like war will be a lot of fun. Or maybe it'll be horrifying. I really don't know. Continental, some tropical worlds. Continental. A lot of these systems still not safe to explore. Once I get this warp gate built here, I'm going to want to... for this wormhole station, I'm going to definitely want to get my science ships, start getting my science ships relocated. We can actually do a little bit of exploring while we're up here. Where is, let's see, we've got my military fleet. They're almost ready to go. Okay, Terra, I think I want to build, if I build that research institute, I'm going to want to build it here. Where is it? Okay, there it is. It's going to take a long time, but it's definitely worth it. You get so much for that. 50 influence, yeah, it's more than worth it. And this is probably the best place to build it. Let's go ahead and get the research institute built. I think Terra, even though it is a little nerve-wracking putting a lot of my eggs in one basket on Terra, I mean, hey, the actual Imperium of Man puts all their eggs in one basket on Terra, so why shouldn't I? That's where the Golden Throne is after all. And that's pretty much the only thing that protects the ships traveling through the warp. And for communication between the Empire and such. Alright, got another species. That should have been all of them.
Debris analyzed.
Nope, there's one more. Go to... right here in their system. Can I get to it? It's just out of reach. The only logical thing to do would be to build another warp gate like here. That might not even be a bad idea anyways, because with the warp gate there, I can literally pretty much reach everybody. So why don't we do that? Except that spot's out of reach, duh. So when I go to war with these guys, we'll look at probably building some warp gates. I think that'll be a good idea. And here we go. So we've got this area all open and ready for exploration. Send some of our science ships up here to get some exploring going on. We're definitely going to survey that system or not. What is here?
Construction complete.
Because I have a ping going on here, but I don't know what it's for. Must be the void cloud.
Debris analyzed.
One. Well, I'll send a science ship there anyways to take a look. That'll be the best plan. Let's jump to Terra real quick and merge these fleets. Oh, they already automatically merged. Good. Let's move them outside this system here because we're going to go ahead and declare war on these guys. So, war goals. Add war goals to declare what you seek to achieve with this war. I've never actually been to war in this game before. Okay, I guess these guys are my ally, vassal under them, so they're going to join me in the war. I guess. Maybe. Oh, they will vote no. They will not join me, okay. Make tribute. Humiliate them, open borders, vassalize them. Potential war score costs us a lot. Seed planets. A couple of planets we could seed or liberate them. Well, there's a couple planets that might be worth seeding, maybe. No, probably not. There's a continental world there. It's really it. Vassalize them, huh? 80. So I'd have to completely take everything. Oh, do I even have the... How do I... I need to build troops. I don't even have troops. I didn't even think about that. I need to build troops on all of these. Like, big time. I never even did this. And to think about it, I need like assault troops if I'm going to go to war with these guys. I don't think I'm going to get them vassalized. I could just get them make tribute. That wouldn't be bad. They have to pay 20% of their monthly energy credits. I gotta wait though till I'm actually prepared with troops. Because technically I don't have any troops right now.
Research complete.
Oh, they're already there. So I don't want you to do that. Alright. Habitability plus 5%, that's pretty awesome. Orbital hydroponic farms, Biolab Fleet Academy, the Grand Fleet, Empire Leader capacity, cost. Fleet Academy is not bad, chance to evade weapons damage. The Grand Fleet's a good, is an edict. Biolab, don't really need that. Actually, orbital hydroponic farms. Alright, we seem to have encountered somebody else. We'll go ahead and research that. Yeah, I want to go to war with these guys. I'm not really sure if or how the troops work. Do I need to transport the troops to their planet? Like, can this fleet pick up troops? I don't think I understand how troops work. I'm just curious if how they actually get there, if I need transports or such. I play too much Distant Worlds. I really don't know what's going on. Transport ship. That must be it. This must be what transports them. Okay, why don't we go ahead and upgrade this then? We'll get a fusion reactor.
Special project.
Doesn't really need a lot of stuff. We'll go. Nice, 40 influence. Kingdom of Slurpactin, Enlightened Monarchy, Spiritual Seekers. Our warriors salute you. Deflectors. Cool. Better engines, there we go. Power's literally zero.
Complete.
But other than that, I think that's fine. I'll just keep the name. Sure, I don't see a problem with that. I guess I'll go ahead and build a few of them. I'm going to need them, right? Get robotic armies. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some... I must need spaceport level 4 or something.
System survey complete.
I don't know how any of this works.
Research complete.
Must be embark.
Research complete.
6. Let's get 6 assault troops. See how that goes. Hydroponic farms. Okay, we're gonna go with. Yep, definitely naval capacity 10%. Physics, we're going to go
Research
with
complete.
the physics lab too would be nice. I was suffering, but I'm almost caught up with it now. Planet fortification, toughness, improved deflectors. I'm gonna pause for a second. Research alternatives +1. Let's do that. It's always really useful. Unlock station fortress or quantum missiles, explosive weapons damage +5%. I'm using a lot of missiles, so we'll do that. Like scientists, we need a scientist for this one. Research speed, voidcraft, anomaly, research speed +5%, research speed, military theory. Now, who's the youngest? Well, okay, military theory it is. There we go. So we can actually see all of the hyperlanes now. Check that out. That's pretty cool, huh? So now we can actually see where races that use hyperlanes, where they can actually get to us and affect us. And this is quite interesting because I'm already seeing no connection here. If we cut these off, they can't get over here anywhere. Can't get to us around here. And up here, they can only get to us through... Boy, it's really only like these systems here, this system, this. There's like four pathways to actually get into our empire. What do these guys fly? It should tell us, I believe. I thought there was a place where it told us that. Maybe not. Oh, I could have swore there was a spot where it said that. Oh, so we really don't know around us who does hyperlanes, but that's something we could probably pick up on if we see some hyperlane activity going on that we know. If we could see who it actually is. Can't reach those locations. You're all the way down here, huh? No. Why don't you go down and do that then? We are 2 over that as well, so that's something I was gonna say I have to address that, but I actually don't because that's right, it's my troops that are probably taking that over. Not a big deal though, because I'm actually about to get the research. I'm going to get the naval capacity research in 20 months. So not too worried about that. I'll just take the energy credit hit for a while. I was capped out on energy credits anyway, so it's not a big deal. However, we are at the end of this episode, so thank you guys for joining me. Do hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.